The man that super affiliates envy. He spills it all out. Doesn't keep any secrets. Help thousands make a living on the internet. Michael Bashy, the advocate for newbie internet and affiliate marketers, reveals it all right here, right now.
Well, hello everybody, how you doing? Michael Bashy here, and thank you so much for being here. Again, if you don't know who I am, I'm a longtime affiliate marketer who've built a successful 6 and 7 affiliate marketing brands. And now I help others build successful affiliate marketing based businesses. And on this video, we're going to discuss platform dependency, fears about relying too heavily on one platform, say Google or Amazon or what have you, and changes in policies affecting your bottom line, meaning your revenue. So if you get any value out of this video, please share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below letting me know what you think. And also leave a comment below letting me know of any future topics you'd like me to talk about. So without further ado, let's get started on this video presentation or training. And this video is called Platform Dependency. Once again, fears about relying too heavily on one platform like Google or Amazon and changes in policies affecting revenue. So here's the thing, and this goes back to years ago why I never was bullish or so heavily involved with social media and building a YouTube channel or a Facebook page, and I didn't care too much about having so many followers and building a social media platforms. And what I'm saying is the reason why I didn't care about it years ago, and the reason why you shouldn't care so much about it today as a beginner, is because you cannot build an actual business. You cannot build a real business, a viable business, a sustainable business, a business that withstands the test of time, regardless what happens in the world, economy, political views, or whatever goes on in the world. Okay? You cannot have something sustainable if you don't own it and you don't control it. Okay? And what do I mean by that? Right now, for example, my YouTube channel, it doesn't matter if I have 500 followers or subscribers or I have 50 million. It doesn't matter if I have videos that gets couple hundred views or videos that get couple thousand or couple 100,000 or couple million views. Anything that I upload to YouTube or I put on social media, sure, I have intellectual rights to it, but really I don't own the actual content. The social media platforms get to do whatever they want with it. Plus, they could also suspend my account, terminate my YouTube channel. They could do whatever they want at any time. Whether it was me uploading stuff on places like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or actually doing paid advertising. Even your Google Ads account or your Facebook Ads account or your TikTok account or whatever, wherever you advertise, it doesn't matter. Even if you're paying for it. X, formerly Twitter, they can at any point deem that you're violating their policies and they can suspend your account. And if your entire business was built on sand, meaning if it was built on you just creating a social media personality and that's where your audience is and you have no way of communicating or talking or reaching your audience externally outside of the social media platforms, then you don't really have a business, in my opinion. So all those people that you see online today, all those influencers, and they built an Instagram following or an Instagram audience, and they come on there and they endorse some product or do shout outs or whatever. And you may look at them like, oh, wow, they're making so much money, or this sponsor paid them this much, or this sponsor paid them that much. All those influencers, they are one scandal away, one wrong word away, one wrong anything away from losing everything. Okay, because once that platform is shut down, you basically have nothing else. Here is why I did not get so aggressive with social media all those years. until now, because right now my strategy for doing so is different than what it was years ago. Years ago, I was building a business. I was building a platform. I was building an audience for myself. I was building a company. I was scaling a company. Now I focus more on branding. And when I'm focusing more on branding, going to the next phase is basically now I'm looking into, producing more content than I ever did before, posting on social media more often, so on and so forth. Because right now, all those years that I was making money and making a lot of money, and I didn't have a social media presence really, because I was too invested into building my email list. Okay, because my email list is everything, and that's what I teach all my students inside of Sell For Me Funnel. Focus on building an email list, because an email list is the one thing that nobody can take away from you. The email list is what consistently, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, what will always generate results for you. An email list is the only thing that will always give you immediate access to your entire database, to your entire audience, where everyone has a chance to see your message. Because think about it this way. Let's say you have 10,000 subscribers, right? If you send out an email to the entire 10,000 people, yeah, sure, some emails will go to their spam, their junk. Some people may not open your email. Regardless, it doesn't matter. But when you send out an email, your email is being sent out to 10,000 people. So you have the potential to reach 100% of your audience. But if you're on social media and say you have 10,000 followers, the algorithm is not going to show your content to your entire following. The algorithm will show it to a percentage, and that percentage keeps going down unless you're consistently posting and you've been doing it for so long, because the algorithm wants you to advertise. They want you to do paid advertising. This is why, even though right now I'm producing content, but really, if I'm being honest and I'm being transparent with you, I produce this content to engage with my potential customers and my potential audience, meaning people like you, so that I can then pixel you and retarget you with paid advertising. Okay, I know I may sound bold, but you know me. I'm all about transparency and just being honest about it. There's nothing to hide here. Okay, I want you to one day become a customer if you're not already a customer. Okay, so, and that's the name of the game. So this is why inside the program, I'm always teaching my students, focus on building your email list. Okay, focus on doing that. And the thing you need to pay attention to and you need to focus on is, again, and I always go back to this phrase under different umbrellas, under different meanings, but the phrase is a mindset shift and a mindset focus. And what do I mean? Places like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Rumble, YouTube, all those platforms, right? You use those platforms as for what it is. It's a place where you go to get attention. It's not a place where you go to build a business. So you cannot have your entire business built on those platforms. Rather, you need to have a business and then use those platforms to drive attention and traffic back to your business. And you need to have a mechanism inside your business where you're capturing that attention and that audience, meaning lead capture page, opt-in form, give something of value so somebody opt-ins. So you're building your email list externally outside of those platforms. Because I don't know when one day, or that day may never come, because you never know what happens on the internet. One day, one of my accounts could get shut down, or my paid ad accounts could get shut down for whatever reason, or not necessarily for doing something wrong, but maybe some policies changed. Maybe the government where I live changed something where businesses like mine, or maybe someone else's business, can no longer advertise or be shown on those places. So what is someone like me or any other entrepreneur to do if we don't have an email list outside of the audience and the following we built on social media. You basically don't have a business at that point. That's why it's necessary to build an email list and use those platforms, those social media platforms. You use them as mechanisms, as vehicles where you go to produce content so you can drive attention back to your website. And when I say that, I don't just mean organically like what I'm doing right now on this video. You can also do that via paid advertising. Like instead of posting, let's say, one YouTube video a week on YouTube to get attention, you could create one video ad, spend money on it, use it as a YouTube ad, advertise it, and constantly get attention to that one video and drive traffic to your website. And you constantly get attention. But when that attention arrives to your business, which I assume you should have, and if you're part of SFMF Pro, Sell For Me Funnel Pro, you would have an actual presence, an actual business, because we help you build that. When they arrive there, make sure you have some sort of a mechanism that captures leads, that captures their name and their email, or at least just their email. And that's very, very important. And once you have an email list and you have an audience, and here's the other thing, you're going to love this one. If you've been watching my content for a while now, you know that I help my students build affiliate marketing businesses based on a specific category, specific type of services. And I also teach you how to build a sustainable affiliate income via promoting products and services that pays you in recurring residual revenue, residual commissions. So imagine the fact that you have a stable business like that, where over the months and over the years, you've built an actual sustainable recurring commission producing business. Well, God forbid anything happens on any of those platforms, or you get shut down or suspended or for violating whatever. At that point, it's not going to matter because you have an email list, you have money coming in, and you have a business. So you have a sustainable income that you've built. You have an email list that you could always communicate to your audience no matter who decides to think you're now violating their policies. And you still have a way to reach your audience, to reach your customers. Okay, so use those platforms as a way to get attention and have an actual business. And inside your actual business, have a way to capture that attention by asking for their email in exchange for something of value. So that's the end of this video. Hope you got value out of it. So again, use those platforms to get attention. Build your business externally outside of those platforms. And that's how you want to do it. And you want to focus on building an email list rather than building your entire business on one social media platform or even 10. No matter what you're doing, you need to be building an email list externally outside of the social media platform, regardless what network or what platform it is. So that's the end of this video. If you got any value out of it, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And also, if you enjoy my work, you enjoy everything I'm putting out there, I like to invite you to watch a walkthrough video if you're interested in building an affiliate marketing business in 14 days, working 1 hour or less per day, on average, that is. So what I ask you to do, depending where you're seeing this, click in the description or in my profile, or if you're on the social platform like Facebook and Instagram, DM me or comment the word affiliate, and I will send you a link right away. To opt in, you're going to need to enter your email, and I'll send you to about an hour walkthrough video that explains to you exactly what Sell For Me Funnel Pro is all about, my selling system called EIBBS, what that's all about. I show you how everything works, and I show you how I can help you build that business in the next 14 days if you start today, or from any day, basically 14 days, working an average of 1 hour per day. So watch that, check it out, and let me know what you think. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.